Hello, I'm Christopher Brown, the Norwood Law Director. I began serving as Law Director in May of 2015 after former Law Director, now Judge Josh Berkowitz, took the bench on the Municipal Court. Prior to serving as Law Director, I was the Assistant Law Director for the city since August of 2007. In my role as the Assistant, I provided legal advice and counsel to the administration, council members, employees, and the public. I also worked with the administration, council members, and the public to solve and avoid problems that arise year to year, day to day in the city of Norwood. More specifically, I worked and facilitated in the economic development that has taken place since 2007. This included writing ordinances and agreements necessary for Paycor, Linden Point, Rookwood, University Station, Urology Group, and a host of other projects, large and small, that have brought jobs and improved the image of the city of Norwood. I also crafted, and with council's help, adopted a vacant building maintenance license. This program requires that all vacant structures get a license for a period of time and secure the property against vandalism and neglect. I also updated the residential rental certificate program. Working with our police department, we crafted a program whereby the police can enforce the residential rental certificate program against properties that have become nuisances because of drug activity and other crime-related actions. This ordinance allowed the police to issue a show cause order against the property and eventually revoke the certificate if a property becomes a nuisance because of drug and crime activity. I have also worked with the police on other landlord issues, including advising them with respect to our disorderly house ordinance and other nuisance issues. As the assistant, I also worked with former Law Director Ted Kaiser in closing the bar on Worth Avenue for drug activity by getting the liquor license revoked. One of my proudest achievements as the Assistant Law Director was updating our antiquated zoning code to allow for more economic development, more walkability, and a higher set of design standards so that Norwood can become the premier place to live, work, and play. One of the key aspects of that zoning update was an idea I had to prohibit the carving up of single-family homes into multifamily units. Already, the city has seen the benefit of that ordinance. There is a house that would have been carved up into 3 units, but because of our ordinance, it is now a single-family home which has recently sold for close to $300,000. Another aspect of our zoning update was to prohibit uses which had a negative impact on our city. These uses include check cashing, pawn shops, day labor businesses, dollar stores, rent-to-own, and used car lots. Already, the city is seeing the benefit of this update. Recently, the city's only day labor business closed and was replaced by River City Mortgage, a great office use along Montgomery Road. The zoning update was designed to recognize that Norwood is a unique place to live and work. We have a vibrant commercial district, vibrant neighborhoods that people find desirable. I wanted a zoning ordinance, and with council's help and the administration's help, we adopted a zoning ordinance that promotes what is great about Norwood: its walkability, its location, its great architecture, and protects Norwood into the future by imposing design standards so that new development is of the same high quality that we have come to expect and demand. Another aspect of our zoning update is that a truck terminal that was proposed along Montgomery Road by UDF is now becoming one of UDF's training and research facility. The reason for this was that I represented the city when UDF proposed the terminal, and provided the grounds for the Board of Zoning appeal to deny the project and the variance necessary for the project to go forward. I am proud of serving the city in zoning matters to protect it from uses that are not desirable and to promote projects which add to its character and to add to its urban feel. Another key aspect that I accomplished as the Assistant Law Director was protecting the U.S. playing card facility. Through my efforts, Council adopted a moratorium to prohibit demolition on the property and later adopted a PUD overlay over the property which prohibits demolition of the property into the future. Through these actions, the city has preserved a unique architectural and industrial heritage site so that it can be developed into an office, residential, commercial, or a myriad of other uses that would benefit the city while still recognizing its historic nature and our historic past. Another key component of being the assistant was prosecuting Mayor's Court here in Norwood in front of a magistrate and also down at the Hamilton County Municipal Court for those cases which were transferred because of jury demands or appeals. It's important in doing these prosecutions that I have a strong prosecutorial base. I found this serving under Assistant Hamilton County Prosecutor, then Law Director Rick Gibson, Assistant Hamilton County Prosecutor, then Law Director Ted Kaiser, and Assistant Hamilton County Prosecutor, then Law Director, now Judge Joshua Berkowitz. By having that prosecutorial connection with the Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office, I was able to bounce ideas, deal with complex cases that arose in Mayor's Court, and also rely on them for the next proudest moment that I accomplished, the closing of the Quality Hotel. Judge Berkowitz and I relied on the Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office in guiding us in closing the Quality Hotel for drugs and prostitution. In June of 2014, we closed the hotel. As of October 1st, 2015, the Quality Hotel remains closed and no drugs and no prostitution has occurred on that property in over a year. I am proud of what I accomplished as the Assistant Law Director. I took it as an honor when I was offered the position of Law Director in May of 2015. Though I have only served a small portion or a small period of time, I have already made a significant impact on this community. And in just over 2 months, by working with the Mayor, Council, the Auditor, President and Council Donna Lake, and others, we have been able to bring over 1,600 jobs into the city of Norwood. This includes drafting the ordinances and economic development agreements necessary to bring I square foot and CDK to the city of Norwood. I am also constantly working on the Quality Hotel issue to make sure that it remains closed, and more importantly, that whatever development occurs on the property benefits the city of Norwood and is of the highest and best use. I have gone beyond what is typically associated with the law department. Typically, we offer legal advice to council. But because of what I've already accomplished as the assistant and what I continue to accomplish as the law director, I have earned the trust and respect of council members who have served this city from 2007 to the present, the administration, employees, boards, and the public. I think that one of the reasons why I go beyond what is typically associated with the law department to address issues such as zoning, urban development, urban design, historic preservation, is I have a very unique background that most attorneys do not have. I actually consider myself an urban planner with a law degree. I have a bachelor's of urban planning from the University of Cincinnati. I have a master's in historic preservation from Boston University and a law degree from the University of Cincinnati College of Law. Through my background, I have a unique perspective when it comes to municipal issues. This unique background has served me well. I have over 10 years of municipal law experience, starting in 2005, where I worked for mid-sized firm in Dayton, who was the law department for 7 municipalities surrounding the Dayton area. These municipalities ranged from cities whose problems were associated with wealthier communities to those whose problems were associated with socioeconomically distressed areas. I dealt with issues such as crack houses to issues such as rapid development, teardowns, and other issues normally associated with the higher income areas. After serving 2 years in the firm, I became the assistant law director for the city of Norwood in 2007. With this perspective, I bring to the city of Norwood this perspective of urban design, historic preservation, urban planning. I think it's important to include this perspective because the city is more than just its laws. It's its people. I chose to come to Norwood. My wife and I live here. Our daughters go to school here. We want to see it succeed. Another proud moment I had as the assistant now law director is helping to make things happen. When we had a vacant building that was torn down, neighbors came to me and asked, can we turn it into a park? I said yes. I got the neighbors coordinated with the mayor, Public Works, to bring a vibrant park to Williams Avenue in Ellesmere. When another neighbor came and said, I'd like to turn a vacant lot on Cathedral into a park, I said yes. Again, we connect them with the mayor and Public Works. When Christmastown came and said we would like to host a Christmas event in the City Hall parking lot, I said yes. And we had Christmastown, which has become a holiday tradition. I believe in Norwood. I'm a member of the Norwood Promise who is seeking to obtain scholarships for our Norwood graduates. I believe that Norwood has a bright future, but also problems associated with that bright future. With my background, I have the perspective to identify those problems and to avoid them, and to bring Norwood into a great era of improvement. On November 3rd, I would ask for your support, and thank you and have a good day.